guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And I'm sorry if it's slightly overcast today. I'm filming in front of the window, but it's really dull and very, very cloudy. So hope it's alright for you. Anyway, dupe day. I specifically wanted to do a dupe this time for something maybe a bit more louder than I normally wear myself. And I was looking through sort of the popular palettes. And I thought I'll do a dupe for the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, because it's got a lot of the brighter colours and very sort of ethnic colours, I suppose. Just they are lovely colours, so I thought, right, let's find a dupe for that. That was easier said than done, although you'd think that those certain type of colours would be duped easily. But to have them all together, I couldn't find one, so I went back to Faithful W7, who I often use for dupes, you know that. They do some wonderful dupe palettes. And I found, which I should have gone to at first, I found the Dusk Till Dawn palette. I sent for that. It's got a partial mirror, but it's got an edge into it. They are the colours. And they were kind of, this came with a little chip in it. It came through the post, but I think that was more the post than the company. I don't think it was like that, but still. Not to worry about that. But the colours are probably nearest to the Desert Dusk palette. How did it perform? That's the thing, because we're looking for not only a palette that looks alike, but we need one that will give a similar look. And you know what I look for in dupes: durability and blending and everything really to make it a dupe for me. So, was this a dupe for Desert Dusk? Let's have a look. So, because it doesn't have a, what I would call a brow bone colour or a lid colour or an inner corner colour, I've used good old faithful Wet n Wild Creme Brûlée to put on as the base. So what are we going to start with? What colours shall I do today? I don't know. This is just off the cuff. So I'll be starting with the second one along. What I'm going to do in the video is I'm going to put the name of the colour that I'm using up here, and in the list below I will put the equivalent colour of the Huda Beauty palette. So this is, I think, a nice sort of transition shade, and you know I love this brush so much, guys. It's a Primark contour eye brush. I just love it. And we'll blend that. Now I'm not doing any particular, it's just literally windshield wiper. And then I'm working that edge till it blends into the creme brulee. Circle motions on the very edge. Obviously you can intensify that if you want to, but I think at the moment, plenty of blending. No guys, you know what I'm for blending. Over. I'm just on the edge now. Working that in. But it's a complete oval. It's not more at the sides or more inside. It's just a complete oval. Okay, because I'm looking for a lilac-y, pinky look today, there's two in the palettes that I would say are lighter colours that I would put on my lid. There's a few I'd put on my lid, but as far as the glitter goes, as far as shimmer goes, I wouldn't say it was glitter, because these palettes are not glittery at all. They're quite easy, smooth to work with, but There's a lilac and a pink. So I want to put the lilac towards the outside. So I'm just going to pat that on the outside of my lid. But I don't want to go raving mad with it. Pat it so we make sure it's not patchy. Sometimes glitters can be, can't they? We're going around there, and then I'm going to pat and work that just with my finger. Like this. And work it in just with my finger. So it just stays on there with my finger. Okay, so once I brought that into almost halfway, I'm going to go in with the pink. The one that I think is pinker, as I said, I'll list it at the top. And we're going to put this in the inner half. Like this, different shade altogether. It's hard to see on camera, I don't know if you can see. But it is a different shade altogether. And then I'm going to blend that with my finger. Okay, so it's a lovely look. It's a lovely look. It's harder to work with than the dupes that I've had from W7 before. Because the ones that I've had before, the two that I have that I've done dupes for, which is the Delicious palette, which is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette, is excellent. The quality is excellent. It blends like a high-end shadow and it lasts like a high-end shadow. Absolutely wonderful. The On the Rocks palette, which is a dupe for the Subculture palette, absolutely amazing. Blends, lasts, beautiful. Work with it beautifully. So I was expecting exactly the same from Dusk Till Dawn. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad palette. I'm not saying that you can't get a look like it. As you can see, I've used quite a few shades. And it's nice. It's nice. I'm glad I brought it. The colours are the closest I could find to the Desert Dust, to the Huda Beauty palette. But it's not as easy to work with as the other two that I bought. You've got to put it on a tiny bit at a time, and the blending I loved blending, you know that, but you've got to blend it a lot more. I don't know if it's going to last as long. I've had this on since early this morning and it's not doing too badly, but I think it's starting to fade a little here. It's wearing a little there. The colours are lovely. They're not at all gritty, not at all. The shimmers are not at all vague. They don't go into your lines or anything like that. So that's really nice. But I don't think, I would give it 7 out of 10. Whereas 6 or 7 out of 10, whereas I would give these two 9 out of 10 because they are so good as dupes. So I like it, but can I give it, say it's an absolute dupe? Yes, colour-wise, definitely. But payoff-wise, no. It's not up there with the other two. If you want the look of Huda Beauty, because I'm all about budget, and you know that's why I search these out for you, because you know you may be on that budget too and need that too, and you like the look of the Huda Beauty palette. Who doesn't? They're lovely palettes. They're beautiful palettes. But you'll get a good look. You'll get a similar look, but you'll have to work at it much harder. And I don't think the payoff is going to be quite as good. I haven't got an eye primer on, so you know, that take that into consideration, that I've only got on my lids, I've just got a little bit of foundation, and then I put over the top of that Wet n Wild's creme brulee. So I haven't got any base. I'm pretty sure that it would last a lot longer with the base. Blend, I don't know. I'm not 100% happy, do you know? I'm not 100% happy to say to you that this is a dupe. These two, I will tell you, are an absolute dupe, and I'd buy those again and again. I'm pleased I bought this, but I won't be buying it again. And I will keep my eye out for a better dupe than that, because this is it's a like palette. It's a similar palette. You'll get a very, very similar look from this palette, but it's not a dupe. Not for me, it's not a dupe, because it doesn't tick all the boxes. Okay, so just trying to be honest again. I will look for a better dupe for it, but to tell you the truth, I think it's because a lot of it as well is because they're not my colours. I love pinks and I love lilacs and I love, but all those desert colours, definitely desert colours, are not particularly my thing. I like them individually, but to make a look up with a palette with all those deserty type colours is not really my thing. So, but I wanted to show you anyway. I mean, I think the application's nice, but no, I don't think it's a dupe. So thank you for watching, guys. I will see you again on Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I love you all. Bye, guys. Bye.